Big ass, how I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in the damn break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right, y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail. We got a lot to talk about today. Hopefully we can get through everything. I'm on a time crunch, y'all. But I wanted to jump on here real quick. You know what, y'all? I mean, November is next week. I said, well, damn, it's almost 2024. Y'all, this year literally shot by. It seemed like just last week we were opening the pool for the summer, and child, that thing closed, shut down, and honey, it won't see anybody until next year. You know, time literally does not waste. It does not wait. Excuse me, not waste, but wait. Time literally does not wait for no man. Okay. You can stand and be complacent and just be real still, and child, people steady moving on and moving on around you. Okay. So I just thought about that when I looked at the calendar. I said, dang. But anyway, y'all, what's good? What's popping? How y'all feeling? I hope y'all are feeling good and doing great. You said 2023 says she got somewhere to be, honey. Okay, Dara. 2023 said, huh, I'll see y'all. Matter of fact, no, I won't. I won't see y'all no more. When I leave, that's it. Y'all won't see me again. You said the older I get, the faster it goes. Yes, it does, sis. Yes, it really does. Hey, Miss J. Hey, Black and Bougie. Life is going by too fast. I feel like we're in a simulation. Exactly, girl. Like we a whole bunch of AI bots running around here. Let me tell y'all something real funny, real quick. I thought about it the other day. Me and my youngest son, we were driving and we had stopped at this Dairy Queen. So this was a couple months ago. We had stopped at a Dairy Queen, and it was a hotel. It was off the highway because we was on the highway, and it was a hotel next to the Dairy Queen. And just oddly, there were two kids running around outside playing. It was two little girls. They were like chasing each other around in circles. And it looked kind of odd because, again, this was right off the highway. So, you know, there's like gas stations, hotels, and stuff. So, him and I both at the same time, we looked and we were like, what are they doing? And I was like, okay, that's weird. And they were, I would say, maybe 6 and 10 years old. They looked about to be that age. And it was so funny. All of a sudden, my son said, they look like some AI bots. I thought that was hilarious when he said that. I said, son, what do they look like? He said, they look like AI bots. I said, no, they don't got AI at the hotel acting like this is the place to stay. Cause you know, thank you, Yvonne. Thank you so much, sis. Like this is the place to be. You know, like the kids with the advertisement, come stay at this hotel. We're so comfortable. The kids can run inside, run around, and play outside of the hotel. Yeah, I thought that was so hilarious when he said it, because out of all the things he could have said, he called them AI bots. And I said to myself, this time, like time has really changed. 5 years ago, AI wasn't coming out of people's mouths. At least I wasn't really hearing it. But the fact that, you know, my son, he's 18. So the fact that he said that and he referenced them as AI bots. And when I looked, they could have been like some simulation bots, because they were so oddly put outside, just running around the hotel. Like it was like a little field by the hotel and just like running around. And I was just looking like, what are they doing? Where are they parents? You know, I'm like, why are they just, and like, this is a hot, this is right off the interstate. So y'all know it's obviously there's a lot of traffic, people coming and going, and you just got these little girls just running around. They didn't have any shoes on, they were barefoot, and they were just running around. And I'm just like, okay, that's odd. And again, I'm like, where are the parents? Okay. Um, my boy turned 15 tomorrow. That's my Halloween, baby. Well, tell your son I said happy birthday, sis. So I just thought that was funny, y'all. I really did. I thought that was hilarious when he referenced them as AI bots. I thought that was so funny. Um, all right, y'all. Let's get into it. We got Libby Pooh in the break room, y'all. Libby Pooh did a video yesterday. And you welcome, sis. And Libby said that she's sorry, y'all. Okay. She said she's sorry for the way she been acting. She said she just been going through a lot. And is it Letitia? She said she's been going through a lot, and y'all be mean to her. And see, she got to lash out because that's the only way she knew how to, fight the internet. Okay. And then also Olivia mentioned karma. Okay. You said you love what I call her Libby Pooh. Yeah. So and then also her mother. I heard her mother. No, it wasn't her mother, it was her sister. Her sister Raquel went to visit her when Olivia still lived in Dallas, and her sister came to visit her, and she referenced Olivia and she called her Livy Pooh. And I thought that just tickled me when she said that, because I said, you look like a Livy Pooh. And so she also referenced karma. Okay. Livy said that, she might be getting a little dose of her karma. She not really gonna call it karma. She said God is taking note. Okay. Livia gave karma a little twist. Okay. So we're gonna talk about that. Okay. Faces only a mother could love. So then, one of my subscribers came and said, sis, you might want to get over there to Sky's Life house. And I said, what's going on with Sky? I said, the last time we was over there, sis was walking home from work. And it took about an hour. We didn't stay. We don't, I'm just going to assume she made it home. We didn't stay until she walked to her front door. But she told us the 30 minutes we was on her live, sis said she was walking home. Okay. So needless to say, we're going to check in. If we got time, we'll go check in with Sky. Okay. And right before I came on this live, honey, shouts out to Chronicle Speaks. I just seen she have uploaded a video. Let me see if I can get the what did it say? Was it Dwight Howard? It said the title says something about. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull it up. Dwight Howard admits to hooking up with man on Instagram. Plus, Doc's show man was made to have. Plus, Doc's show man was made to have a three-way. I said, huh? What's going on? Now, y'all know it's been rumored that Dwight Howard goes both ways, okay? And so apparently, so I'm gonna have to get over there and see what sis was talking about over there, okay? Woo, boy, that was a lot. So, yeah, that Nisha, that's what the title said, okay? Hey, Southside. So we're gonna get into that. Well, we're not gonna get into Dwight, okay? Because I gotta go see what's going on. And you said, what did you say, Ari? You said when you talk about deceased kids, grandmas, mothers, etc., when your whole life and family is fair game, F out of here. Ari says, since I don't care nothing about your apology. Ari says, no, I don't care. I don't want to hear it. Ari said, I'm mad and I'm gonna stay mad. Okay. I just seen them text. He's zesty. Oh, is he really, Peach? Well, it's been rumored for quite some time that he was. Okay, it definitely was rumored. All those baby mamas he had, and I guess he got him a baby daddy too. Okay. Oh boy. Anyway, let's move on. We're not gonna cover the daddies today, okay? We covered the daddies another time. Miss TLD said Dwight Howard with his old zesty set. Ooh, wee. Okay, y'all. So, and then I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know if we're gonna make it to Jasmine. Jasmine did a live yesterday, and baby, I'm still trying to wake up from that live. I said, my God, Jasmine, it's gotten rough over here with you, sis. Now, I don't even remember what was said. Something about, oh, she hit 55K giveaway, yada yada yada. Okay, but y'all, there's been some changes over there with Jasmine and her channels that she possesses. Extra Jazz and Chris, and she's made some changes. Y'all know she told us a while back that they were going to be revamping that channel over there. Dara Jazz is as boring as the day is long, honey. I said, my God. What's up, Lachey? I said, honey, baby, I'm still trying to wake up from the live, child. I'm still a little groggy over here. Anyway, we gonna get into that. We gonna get into a little more. Oh Lord, y'all make sure y'all clock into the live. Make sure you hit the like button. One of these days here, maybe soon, we're gonna do addressing the comments, because that video that I did the other day, was it yesterday, y'all? Maybe it was yesterday. Okay. Yes, a lot of y'all was in y'all feelings about the commentary I did on what's her name, y'all? Wine Glass Diamond over there. A lot of y'all were in y'all feelings over there, and some of y'all was in y'all feelings about Libby Poo too. I said, ever since Libby done showed that baby, everybody getting all emotional and stuff. I said, if y'all don't cut it out, okay. Oh, okay, okay. She going to, yeah, you're right. 2820. Well, I don't know 2820, because that's a child, and it's a lot going on with that situation. Y'all know Dwight Howard's son. I forgot the name. I don't know the lady. I don't remember the baby mother. Yeah, he has a situation with the son that they have together, where he harmed another child. I think that came out. What was that? Was that like in 2022 or 2021, somewhere around there? So yeah, you're right. 2820. Royce, thank you. Unfortunately, y'all, I'm so sorry. I don't really keep up with the celebrities like that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Since I've been on social media, it's the most I've really kept up with celebrities. I really don't. I don't really keep up. Royce Reed, thank you, Kimmy K. I don't keep up with celebrities. I apologize, y'all. That's why I don't really dip into the celebrity tea, because I don't. I don't follow people like that. I just do the regular folks over here. These moms that we talk about, we just do that. That situation was wild. Yeah, yes, it was very wild. Okay. Outside windmill in the street about they badass kids. Girl, what is going on? Who fighting over there about their kids? See, that's what, Miss TLD, is funny you say that. Now, one thing's for sure, two things for certain. When your child is bad. And people kill me when parents come and say, hey, your son or your daughter did this to my son. And then it's always that one mama, no, he didn't. Little Ray, and your child, your child bad. He bad in the house with you. So when he come outside, he gonna be even worse. Okay. You say you liked Royce. Yeah, see, I didn't watch Basketball Wives. I didn't really get into Basketball Wives. I watched a couple episodes, but that was one reality show I just did not get into. I think I watched it when Bambi was on there, and I don't even remember how many seasons ago that was. But when Tammy Roman left, I stopped like tuning in. So yeah, I don't really get into the Basketball Wives, because half them chicks on there wasn't even wives. They was girlfriends and baby mamas to the basketball people. Okay. I say, I thought the sis said Basketball Wives. Half of y'all not even a wife on here, but y'all. Anyway. Okay. Let's move on, y'all. We got to get into this content. We already been on here 14 minutes, and I don't want to hold y'all up. Letitia, you said that's your neighbor's son. Child. I didn't really have that issues when my kids were little, outside playing. For the most part, they handled their little situations with the little neighborhood kids. if I had to get involved, which there was one or two times I did have to get involved, I fortunately dealt with a parent that wasn't ignorant. Okay. I dealt with a parent that was just like me. These kids got to live amongst each other. And obviously, there's a discrepancy. There's some arguments going on. Let's go ahead and squash the beef so these kids can keep playing. Because, y'all know kids fall out. Grown folks fall out. Kids fall out. And just like grown folks fall out for stupid reasons, kids do too. Okay. You said Crazy Jackie was the only wife. Yeah. And Shanice, well, she was an ex-wife, but yeah, Shanice was, but yeah, you're right, sis. Jackie was the only one that was actually still married to a basketball player. Okay. All right, y'all, let's get into it. So we're gonna go over here to Livia first. Let me see. And she said, it's time for her to be real. She said, watch to the end. Now, Olivia suckered me. Okay, I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, sis suckered me into the end of that damn video. Uh-huh. And it wasn't nothing. I said, Olivia, Libby, PQ Johnson. Girl, if you don't stop playing, people gonna watch the video, even if they don't watch it to the entire end on the first go around. To be quite honest with you, you would rather for them to come back and finish watching it. That's more AdSense coming in your pocket. I said, "Po Libby, she don't know nothing over there." But she did a disclaimer in her title, and she told us to watch to the end, like something was really gonna happen, and child didn't nothing happen. She just literally wanted you to watch to the end. I said, well, there I go getting suckered, okay? Because I thought, no, what I should have done was just scrolled on to the end. But I said, nah, I'm going to go ahead and watch the girl's video, give her some airtime. Now, I ain't going to lie, y'all, her video is 27 minutes, and we're not going to watch 27 minutes. Oh, no. Under no circumstances are we going to watch 27 minutes. But we're definitely going to watch a good piece of it so you could guys get the gist of what's going on. And if you feel like you want to go and see what happened at the end of the video, then I'm gonna let y'all go on your own and watch the video to the end. Okay, again, make sure you guys clock in and let's get into it. Okay.
Purposely, I don't like to open up anymore. Um, for obvious reasons that we've discussed before. I don't know. I just feel like it. I feel like I need to talk. I need to let it out, and I need to be real about certain things that is bothering me. First of all, I want to say I love you guys. I really do. I love everybody. Everybody who supports me, comes through and shows love, and just that unconditional type shit. I really appreciate you guys. But y'all, I've just been, my life has really made a big shift with everything that I've had going on or have going on. I go through so much, so much, and I'm not gonna cry. Oh, I'm not gonna cry. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. No, I'm not gonna cry. This is not that.
I mean, to be honest with you, sis, why would you cry? You've told this story many times before about how you've been going through so much and you're so vulnerable and how you were done wrong and how things are going to get better, and pray for you and pray for your kids. And we so I mean, to be honest with you, although you're pregnant, yes, I mean, I don't know why a tear would drop out your face. I mean, you've told us this. It's the fact that they keep coming on the internet with the same stories, just in different outfits.
This is just me trying my best to be vulnerable on screen because I haven't been like this in so long. I haven't allowed myself to come to this place in so long for obvious reasons that we've discussed. So like I said, I'm not gonna act like a victim. I'm not gonna act like poor me. I'm not gonna nothing like that. It's just seriously, y'all, I go through so much on a daily basis, and I'm not talking about YouTube. I'm not talking about trolls. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm not saying YouTube is dumb, but I'm gonna say none of that stuff. Okay, I'm talking about like real stuff. Including my kids and what I have to endure dealing with this situation. I get through it knowing that God sees all. He sees everything, and it's kind of like this. I really don't like the word karma because I don't like how people flip it and try to like rub it in people's faces like this is your karma, because regardless of who you are and where you come from and what you've been through and whatever, we all experience some level of karma. So it doesn't matter to turn around and flip it in somebody's face because yours could be right around the corner. You know what I mean? But the way I look at karma,
Girl, not Olivia trying to give people a lesson. Don't make fun of me. Don't poke fun at me because the same thing that happened to me could happen to you. I mean, if you're smart, it wouldn't happen, right? If you're a mom that has children with a man or men and y'all are no longer together and he called himself trying to come snatch the children, he would have to have a very legitimate reason to do so, right? And most of you women, if not all of y'all in the sounds of my voice, are not going to give that man a good enough reason to come snatch your children from your bosom. So, yeah, no, sis, that it's never happened to me. My kids are grown now, but it never happened to me. It's probably had never happened to some of you all. So yeah, no, sis, that's not true.
it's kind of like God takes note, you know, myself included. You know, it took me a long time to get to this place of understanding of like, okay, Olivia, no, I did not deserve everything I've been through, but for some reason this has happened to me. For some reason, for me to learn from it, I know like
No, Olivia, it happened to you because sis, you were throwing caution to the wind. You were being irresponsible. I mean, let's be honest, y'all. In some points in our lives, we've all experienced irresponsibility in some aspect of whatever you got going on in your life. And you learn from that. Some people do, some people don't. But most people learn from that bout of irresponsibility where you were, not cautious about something you had going on in your life and re- you had repercussions behind that and you learned your lesson, right? So, Olivia, sis, you were being reckless, right? You weren't at that time when you whatever you had going on and whatever you were going through, in order for the courts to intervene in your parental being your parental custodial rights, right? It was obviously something that the judge felt like the father would be a better parent to have the children in his custody. Okay. And in no way am I saying that. Let me clarify myself because people get in their feelings. Y'all stop coming for Livy. I'm not coming for her. That the judge came for her. I didn't. The judge made the ruling, right? Olivia has talked about this publicly, and because she's talked about it publicly, we publicly comment about it, right? Because again, this is the mommy community. And to be in this community, more than likely you got kids if you're a mom, right? So Olivia is the one who's talked about this, time and time again. And again, she doesn't take accountability. Here's the thing. If she doesn't want to take accountability to for the internet or to the internet, she does not have to. But my thing is, then stop talking about it because that's when the conversations goes against her because people realize because they've been watching for her for a very long time and it was like, sis, you got caught slipping and you won't take accountability for that. You got the soft music in the background trying to deflect when the moral of the story is whatever you were going through in your life, what you should have done as an adult is reached out to Gerard and say, look, I'm going through something. We're breaking up. You're moving on. I'm not moving on, but it's clear that you're moving on. She tried to move on, but let's be honest. The men that Olivia placed in her life were fillers, right? Because she was still more than likely holding out hope that they could get back together, right? So what she should have done is reached out to him and say, look, I'm going through a lot right now. I'm not even going to get it all into it. But right now, mentally, I'm not in a space where I can care for these kids 100%. You could have had him write a contract. Y'all could have did anything. I need you to take the kids for me for at least 6 months or for the whole entire school year. Let me get myself together and I'll be back to retrieve my children. Now, I don't know if that would have worked, but if she would have done that, now again, hindsight is 2020, but if she would have done that, she probably wouldn't be dealing with what she's dealing with now. Y'all, that's just my opinion.
I know what God was trying to show me within all of this, and it was to show me, whoo, this might make me cry, bitch. I'm just gonna share it with y'all. Fuck it. To value what's important. Okay. Not that I wasn't, because I will never, ever, I don't care who says what, I'll never sit here and say that I was a bad mom or I was ever not doing something that I was supposed to be doing or this or that. No. Have I made mistakes? Yes. Yes. But I've always taken care of my kids. I've always been there for them. And that's just that on that. You know, it's simple, it's plain. That's it. Okay. But at certain points in my lowest of lows, I was not valuing what was the most important. What I mean by that is, in the lowest of lows, I was more focused on the relationship I had with my kid's father, you know.
Maybe that's probably why you were wilding out, but you were also focused on other men too, Olivia. You weren't just focused on Gerard, because if you was focused on Gerard, other men wouldn't have been taking his place. They wouldn't have been your beard at the moment, right? They wouldn't have been your sweater or your comfy, cozy blanket, right? You would have just mourned by yourself, you know. Now, there is a saying, you guys, the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody. It just really depends on what type of person you are, if you feel like that's going to work for you.
And I don't want to ever say that I ever dropped the ball on my mothering, because I never did. I've made mistakes, but I haven't, like dropping the ball and like,
Sis, that's what dropping the ball, it was a mistake. You dropped the ball and that was a mistake. It's basically the same thing. You're just trying to make it sound cute. See, that's why people don't really embrace you, Olivia, because you won't be real, right? That's saying, for some reason it works for Chrissy, because Chrissy will get on here and smooze up a video, and everybody like, we love you, Chrissy. But Olivia will do it and they be like, girl, shut your lying ass up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they won't give Olivia the same grace that they give Chrissy, because a lot of times Chrissy, she really be trying to dress it up and put a bow on it and a little lip gloss. But when Olivia tries to do it, everybody like, nah, But me personally, I'm gonna call it on you. I'm gonna call it on you. Because I don't care about either one of them. It's just commentary for me. Some chicks on living on the internet. But that's the moral of the story. Olivia always tries to dress it up. This was her big moment. She titled this "It's Time to Be Real." Then that's what you should have did, sis. I mean, to be quite honest with you, the things that you did are in the court documents and they're already on the internet. So you acting like people don't really know what happened. It's on court. It's in court documents. It say, hell, they all over the damn internet.
There's really extreme cases of that. Um, I just I wasn't making the kids the number one thing. I was at some point making the relationship between him and I um seem more important in my head. Like I couldn't, it was so hard for me to get over that at some point. It was so hard. It was so hard. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Woman to woman, like it was so hard back then. Like I never saw myself without that person taking on everything that I had to take on,
They do, Queen
being a
K.
single mother and taking care of my kids. And um but it had to happen. The breakup had to happen, the detachment had to happen. But I'm just saying, in my heart, that's how I feel. Like this was supposed to teach me something, and I'm okay with that. Like once I realize that and I come to terms with that, I can sit down and I can think about it, and I'm like, okay, well, that was the lesson, and I get it now. Like I get it. Like not only that, but getting over something like that, like getting over a relationship like that, was one of the hardest things I've ever done. So with that came so much strength.
And I can believe that. She was with Gerard for what, about 8 years. She had 3 kids with him. They went through their highs and lows. She had her faults, he had his faults, yada yada yada. I'm not going to diminish the way that she felt for Gerard. I mean, I'm just going to assume, even if she cheated on him while they were in a relationship, he cheated on her. I'm not going to say that she didn't love Gerard, and she may still love him. Because y'all got to be honest. Olivia got with Gerard when she was like early 20s, and Gerard was kind of like a father figure in a sense for her. And unfortunately, there are times where women sometimes unconsciously depend on men in that way. And we know Olivia has talked a lot about her having daddy issues, although she'll try to mention like she has this relationship with her father. But when I first started watching Olivia, that was one of the biggest things she talked about, how her daddy issues and how her relationship with her father is pretty non-existent. I remember her even saying that she's never even met like his side, her dad's side of the family. I believe she said her dad's side of the family lives in Chicago. She's never even been there. So, I feel like Olivia probably deals with a lot of abandonment issues. And that's why when she was going through what she was going through emotionally, Olivia just said she forgot to remember who was most important, and that was with those children, right? Although those kids are living with their dad and they seem to be living a happy life with Gerard and his fiance Antonisha. However, I'm not going to say they don't miss their mama. Of course they miss their mother. That's their mother, right? And I'm not going to say Olivia was a horrible monster the whole time she had her children. She made mistakes and she threw caution to the wind. And let's be honest, y'all. People make mistakes, right? And in no way am I trying to stick up for Olivia, but I'm just speaking the obvious, right? Um, so I think what Olivia should have did at that time when she was going through what she was going through, she should have thought about the abandonment her kids could potentially feel, like what maybe they're feeling that now. I don't know. I've never had a conversation with her children about not being with their mom every day. Right. So at that moment, Olivia did forget to remember who was most important. She put herself in front of her children's needs. And that's in some countries, you call that selfish.
And that really helped me. That strength really helped me get to even this point where I'm like, it's like the realization, this happened because of this. And but just know that there's like a lesson in every single thing that goes on in your life, no matter how big or how small it is. Now, continuously, I'm just trying to fix the situation and really just make it as fair to my children as possible. And I'm not interested in game playing or just any of the games that continue to go on. I'm just not interested in it. And I just want it to just solely be about the children. But it's really hard getting to that point, dealing with the person that I'm dealing with. But hopefully, it's hard to deal with a person that's not healed. So, no matter how healed you are, you still have to deal with another person who's not.
See, I hate when she says that Gerard is not healed. How do you know that? Did he tell you that? Did Gerard says, Olivia, I'm still not over you? Like, has he said that to you, sis? Because you have had several relationships since you and Gerard have been broken up, now divorced. Gerard's is still in the same one, sis. Yeah, he not going on girlfriend number 2, 3, 4, 5. Gerard had a vasectomy, but he didn't have any more children. Obviously, he can't because he had a vasectomy, but he didn't have any more children. Girl, you going on baby number 2. So why do you keep saying that Gerard's not healed? Because he does not want to deal with you. Like, he's gotten to the point where he's grown off of you, Olivia. He don't have to be the way he used to be when he was with you, because it doesn't require that in order for you and him to co-parent those children. See, I remember when Gerard came to pick those kids up for the summer a couple years ago. Y'all remember when Olivia said they were kidnapped? Olivia wanted her and Gerard and the kids to go out to dinner or out to lunch or something. And Gerard said, sis, this ain't that. I'm here to pick up these kids. I'm going to the hotel and then I'm getting on the highway headed back to Texas. You know, Olivia thought that she could still get Gerard. Like, so I think she's mad because she doesn't have him the way she used to since he grew up.
Where you're at. You know what I mean? But back to what I was saying about God takes note. God takes note of everything, and he makes you deal with it at a later time. You know? So you can call it karma, you can call it God taking note, you can call it whatever you want to call it, but we all go through it. All of us. When all of this happened, I shut down. I didn't want to talk about it. And I allowed other people to paint narratives of the situation and make lies and people are still telling to this day, girl. But I just realized recently that if you don't speak on things, if you let things linger, if you just go.
And this is how I know Olivia's not happy if she's in a relationship. I'm just going to assume she's not. Because if Olivia was truly happy with, I'm just going to say, the baby daddy of the child that she's carrying right now, this wouldn't be, she would be more talking about her new relationship opposed to continuously keep talking about her old relationship. Because let's be honest, y'all, the situation with the kids, although the kids are with Gerard, then you would just talk about missing your kids, right? You wouldn't keep incorporating Gerard into the mix, which Olivia feels like Gerard is the reason why she doesn't have the kids. And in all actuality, he's a part of the reason, but you're the main reason because, again, she gave Gerard fuel for the fire, right? You gave him the logs to keep throwing into that campfire that was brewing, that was simmering up, right? Had you not gave him the ammunition, there wouldn't have been no shots, sis. Like, I don't know why she don't get that. Like, everybody else that watches her gets it, but her.
If you just go quiet about certain things that happen in your life and you have like a job like mine or, you know, a career like mine in social media or whatever, it really leaves room for that. It leaves room for everybody else to make a story about your story. I just want to be more open with you guys about things and, you know.
Olivia, the only reason why your story is a story, because you keep telling it, sis, you chose to come on the internet and tell your story. And you're telling it to potentially hundreds and thousands of people and who've been following you for several years. So it's like a soap opera, sis. We gonna talk about it. If you don't want us to talk about it, then you stop talking about it. Then we won't talk about it.
Yeah, I think that it's healthy. I think it's a healthy healing process and helping other women get through certain situations. You have no idea how many people I talk to that are going through what I'm going through or have gone through what I've gone through.
Yes, y'all. Olivia and Jasmine and Peach McIntyre, all of these ladies feel like YouTube is a career for them. Well, with any career, there's goals with your career, and typically, um, you sit down with your manager and you talk about your long-term goals, right, with the company, right, and how he or she can help you achieve those goals, so you can be a better employee and garner those raises and promotions that most people want when they start with a company, right? Well, in this situation, Olivia doesn't have a manager or a supervisor that she could talk about her goals with. Olivia has to be her own manager and supervisor, okay? And based off the content we have seen from Olivia, I would just say in the past 3 years, Olivia needs to hire her a new supervisor or manager.
You guys have no idea. Like, since I've gone through this, it's like a world of sadness behind this type of situation. And it doesn't even have to be like that. You know, it's very plain, simple.
Exactly,
Um,
Tanisha.
it's very plain and simple. There's a very plain and simple solution to this. But
No,
like
she
I said,
didn't do
once
it,
again,
David.
dealing with an unhealed person is, girl, okay. So yeah,
Virgo Diva said, I want you to do me a favor, Livy. I want you to stop speaking on that man over there. He's not yours anymore, sis. He was, past tense. Virgo Diva said, I want you to stop speaking on that man that you used to have. I know that's right, girl, but I don't know. Maybe one day when Olivia finds happiness, she will stop talking about. Because if y'all notice, Gerard don't mention her.
there will be resolution no matter what. There will be in God's name. Amen. Okay. It's coming. It's inevitable. You know, the last time I went to court, y'all, I don't like to speak on things like that, but I will say this. I have so much like hurt and sorrow inside of me about this whole situation, but
Oh Lord. Thank you, David Hale, for the super chat, the $10 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, so for before Olivia tells us about her hate, sadness and sorrow that she got in her heart from going to court, girl, I would be sad and sorrowful too, paying all that damn money when all you gotta do is pay them people their money and go about your business over there. All right. So we had in our last live stream, you guys basically showed in the comments of that live stream that you do not like the new Cricket. We discussed that Cricket needs some therapy. Cricket's been on this internet with us about a year now, y'all. Cricket got a birthday coming up. And Cricket been working really hard, and these women work his nerves, okay? And so I had to bring a new Cricket, y'all, because I can't, you know what I'm saying? Even an iron will wear out. And y'all said, sis, I love you, TMR, and I love the break room. But I like what I like. And y'all said y'all want the old Cricket back. Okay, so here he comes. All right, y'all. Now y'all can stop complaining.
don't let it come to the surface very much. And if I do, it's only with certain people. I was in court with my lawyer, and my lawyer has seen it all, honey. She's seen
Quit
me
it,
cry.
sunshine.
She's seen me.
Talk about
She
some hey Cricket.
okay. um,
Tina, you starting too?
I
Oh
have
Lord, here comes
become
Miss Wise,
so,
Miss OKC. Y'all cutting up in the chat.
I don't know the right word.
Lord, here come BC.
Just closed up
Wait
about
for
this
it. Stop it.
situation. And like I said, I don't allow myself to be vulnerable in certain situations.
Y'all, Libby says she got a lawyer. Okay. Now she said the reason why she lost the kids because she didn't have money for one. And y'all, let's talk about that. Livy said she didn't have money for an attorney, right? But we watched her when she was pregnant with little AJ. We watched that girl go through damn near every drive-through restaurant in the state of Florida. Now, y'all know, unless sis has some gift cards, that ish ain't free, okay? So, my thing is this: if you got something that you really need to do, then you get your hustle on and you get it done. You got the money to keep flying back and forth to Texas to go to court. Why you didn't come up with the money to get an attorney?
And when we got out of court, my lawyer was like, "Wow." She's like, "You have such a wall. You have built such walls around you where you don't let yourself go to that place or feel what you're actually feeling."
Libby girl, come on.
Man, and of course I was crying, girl. I was crying. But I was like, "You're right." She was like, "You have to let that out. You have to let yourself."
So wait a minute. So your lawyer then turned into a therapist? What, they got a dual degree over there? Because honey, most lawyers ain't got time to counsel you unless it got something to do with that damn case. Okay. Now, well, maybe she just got her a super nice attorney now.
Yourself feel what you're feeling. And it's true. I do have to just be a little more easy on myself
Now stop
because
crying, Jasmine.
with everything that's happened, once again, I have become very cold about certain situations. And that's what happens when something so detrimental happens to you and people try to hurt.
So my thing is this. I'm sorry to keep interrupting because things just come looking at the chat and y'all making me think about stuff. So sis, if you didn't have the money for an attorney a couple years ago when all this stuff started, where did you get the funds for now? Since that's a legitimate question, Libby, you gonna answer that? If you did not have the money back then, what made you get the money now? Because from my understanding, the case is final, sis. Now I'm not saying that you couldn't reopen it, and if something detrimental that needs to be revisited in court, then obviously she could probably do that. But my thing is, how do you get the money now and you didn't have it then? When back then it was very important to have the money.
hurt you behind what has happened to you. You will turn cold. And in my line of work, being on social media, being on the internet, unfortunately, I have to hear about this situation every single day that I log onto the internet. And it's like, at a regular job, you wouldn't hear about something like this, or a regular place that you go to, or just whatever, like outside of YouTube. I don't, I talk about this type of stuff with my.
Now that's a lie, sis. At a regular job, you would be reminded of your kids being snatched from your bosom if you go up in that job telling all your damn business, Livy. Now what? Now Olivia, what you mean at a regular job you wouldn't have to deal with that? Well, first and foremost, you say every time you click on your social media, you have to be reminded of your situation because people are constantly talking about it. Well, stop watching those channels where you know the people are discussing you. That's that's clue number one. And number two, if this was a regular 9 to 5 and you told a couple co-workers at the job your business, well, see how you eliminate that is you don't hang out with those co-workers anymore. So therefore, you wouldn't be of acknowledgement of what they, talking about you over in the break room, sis.
My family, but like I don't have random people coming up to me trying to hurt me behind what I've been through. You know what I mean? Like it just happens on the internet so much. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with that finally. You know, like another person's opinion of me does not matter. And what other people
Ding dong.
say about me, I don't like that people paint me out to be a bad mom because I'm not a bad mom. I'm just not, you guys. I'm just not.
Okay. If you don't think you need to wear that t-shirt, then you definitely don't need to wear the bad mom t-shirt. Okay. However, let's just say at one point in your life you were a careless mom. Let's say that.
I've seen so many bad moms. Sorry. I'm not trying to be mean or judgmental or it is what it is though, you know.
Hey, Tennessee,
I
Tennessee.
see a lot and I've seen so much and I'm just not that type of mom and I've never been. Even like this whole deadbeat thing, this deadbeat word that they try to put on me. It's like, you guys understand how that feels? Do you guys like people have amnesia? Like I didn't take care of my kids their whole life or something like
Since you did take care of your kids, but that ain't what the judge was concerned about. The judge didn't care nothing about that you went to the WIC office and got your WIC checks and went and got the milk. You went and got your food stamps and went to the grocery store and got your food. The judge didn't care. Sis, he was concerned about the issues that was brought to his court. That's what he was concerned about. Just like when a person catches a case, criminal does a crime, they're not really concerned. Well, let me say this. They will take into some consideration if you haven't been in trouble any before, depending on the severity of the crime. Now, child, if you over there and KILLED somebody, and you ain't never KILLED somebody before, the judge still gonna throw the book at your ass. He don't care nothing about this was your first body. Okay? He don't care nothing about that. So, same situation with you, Livy. You probably were a good mom. You gave the kids baths when Gerard came in and told you to get up and bathe the kids because you've been watching social media all day. You remember that? Gerard told us that. And you took care of your kids, but there was a brief moment in your life, Livy, about 3 years ago, that you had a hiccup, right? And unfortunately for you, that hiccup caused this big windstorm of issues for you, right? Well, now you have two more kids. You have one here, one on the way. So maybe you can reinvent yourself and hopefully, prayfully for you, the fathers of these children or the father, whichever one applies, will not be able to throw this situation in your face or you won't do something to put yourself back in this. See, here's the thing. As long as Olivia learned from her mistakes, that's all you can ask, right, y'all? Like people make mistakes. You can't expect for people not to make mistakes. Now, typically people don't try to make life altering mistakes, the things that can change their life in its entirety. People try not to do that, but unfortunately it happens, right? So the only thing I can say for Olivia is hopefully you've learned from that mistake and you won't do this moving forward. That's all I can say.
like I just gave them up. Like I was like, here, take them. I don't want them. Deal with them. No, they were taken from me. They were taken from me. And you know, when I say that I've been finding more things out about, this situation. For example,
Me too, Miss OKC.
I'm talking to this person, okay? It's a guy, okay? He's just a friend and we met and we're talking and he told me his situation. He has custody of his two daughters. Y'all, when I tell you everything that this woman
There you go with another friend. Why you didn't talk to the baby daddy about what you're going through? It's the fact that you using some imaginary man that you say, he's just a friend, you guys. Don't get any bright ideas. Why wouldn't the conversation been, I was talking to AJ and baby in my belly's dad, okay? Because y'all, she says AJ and the baby in her belly has the same dad. Child, who knows at this point? Why wouldn't you say I talked to him? Because to me, wouldn't that be the person you need to be talking to? considering you're carrying his child. So whatever emotionally you're going through could potentially affect the child. So wouldn't that be the shoulder to lean on? Why are we talking to some guy that you done pulled off, I don't know, the website somewhere? Because let's be honest, y'all. Where do Olivia go to meet anybody? Nowhere. She don't go anywhere.
Did to lose her kids. And I'm just like, oh my God. And I don't have mind behind lies. Not even lies. Fuck the lies. Over the, I didn't have a lawyer and he did. That's why I don't have my kids. Like, it's just, it's so crazy to me when I hear these stories about how these women lost their kids. And I'm just like, I mean, that's you know what I mean? Like, there's actually reasons to lose your kids, but especially for me, you guys, you have to understand why this situation is so devastating because of that. Like, if I lost them because I got a DUI and I hurt them and I flipped the car and I got drunk and I was out here partying and wilding and girl, then yeah, I think this whole situation could be
So basically, what you're saying, whatever the reasons were that were brought into court, the allegations of you, about you, you're saying they weren't that severe. So basically, what you're saying is that the judge shouldn't have took it that seriously. So you don't want the judge to take his job seriously, sis? Now, it's been said that one of the reasons why Olivia lost custody is she had to take drug tests, right? And when she went to take the drug test, it was inconclusive. And so she was told to come back to retake it, and she never did. Now, who fault is that? Is that the judge being too hard on you? The judge should have just, smacked you on your hand, say, "Now, Livy, don't you do that again. When they tell you to do something, go do it. I'm gonna give you a pass this time, but the next time." Is that what you want the judge to do? I mean, to be quite honest with you, the judge will hope not to ever see you again. So he needs to handle all, and I'm pretty sure they gave you time to go retake that drug test, right? They now Jasmine, they gave her to 2:30. They came to the house at 2 o'clock. They told her get her ass down there to the drug place by 2:30. They gave Jasmine 30 damn minutes. I'm just going to assume they gave you more time than that. And why you didn't go back, sis? Like, can you answer that question? Did you not have gas money? You couldn't borrow it. I mean, you bought Jasmine grocery. Jasmine, she wasn't in a financial position to give you $20 for gas. See, that's what I be talking about. Like, see, that's why you just don't need to say anything, sis, because the more you say, the more people like, girl, we didn't heard this story so many times, but this is how it really go. That's why you just don't need to say anything at all, because it is what it is at this point.
more acceptable to me. You know what I mean? Like, I would just take it and just be like, cool. The fact that it was just like I didn't have money for a lawyer. I didn't have money for a lawyer at the time. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy. But
You didn't have money for a lawyer, but at the time when you was pregnant with baby AJ, you went and did a baby registry and got gifts off of that. You should have told them people you need, just like you said you needed a lawyer when you said your kids were kidnapped and you started that GoFundMe. They eventually shut that down, y'all. She didn't get any money from that. However, your child custody battle, especially once it was brought to the internet and it was widely known, sis, that's when you should have went and asked your supporters for some help. Okay, all right, Livy, we gonna talk to you later, sis. Bye. Whew. Okay, y'all. There you have it. Olivia says she's sorry. I think I missed the part, or we hadn't got to the part where she apologized to the internet for being mean and nasty. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Olivia, okay. Um, we hear you. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I can't say I accept your apology and all this old hogwash. I remember that girl sent me a cease and desist because she says I was harassing her and her children. I said, huh? Harass them about what, girl? I said, baby, stop. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm still on here doing my commentary, and she's still on here doing her damn videos. Okay. Oh boy. All right, y'all. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on. Make sure you guys hit the like button, clock into the break room, 800 plus in the chat. I hope we got at least 400 likes. My goodness. All right. Y'all, let's continue. So we're gonna venture on over right, Trees, if you're a good mommy, we're gonna venture on over to Sky's life, y'all. We're gonna stop over there real quick. We're not gonna stay long because sis got a bug problem over there, okay, y'all. So we're not gonna stay long, all right. And we're gonna go over and see. She put out a video about 4 days ago. I didn't know about it. Did I? Yes, you missed the apology part, Miss TLD. I do apologize if that was 15 minutes or too much for me. Okay, I do appreciate you staying on, sis. But yeah, she basically yeah, Monique, that's where we going, sis. So leave your purse in the car, okay? Um, that's where we're going. And I apologize for that, you guys. I basically told you what she said. She said she was sorry. She really apologized. She was apologizing really to Gerard, but she kind of incorporated the internet in it, right? So it neither here nor there, y'all. You heard one apology, you heard them all. We've heard Olivia apologize to us before, okay? We've heard Olivia say that she's not going to stoop to the levels, and girl, 2 days later, she's stooping to the levels, okay? All right, so we're gonna get on over here to oh, here she go. Oh, Sky over there. Now, apparently there's some issue at the house. Something about roaches in the AC, and the AC can't get fixed. I don't know, y'all. I have not watched this video. I believe this is the one the subscriber told me to go watch because they did not tell me the name of the video. So I just assumed this is the one, okay? So it's titled We Should Not Have to Go Through This.
Just getting back home, many kids went to this place that was allowing us to go through and get clothes, school clothes or anything that we needed. They gave them book bags and all of that. And excuse me, y'all. So I got an email from my landlord. I guess that's what it is. I don't know. Landlord agent. I don't know what the word it is. Anyway, I've been letting them know that my air conditioner does not work. And he's telling me because of the pest issue, they can't fix my air conditioner right now. So this is how hot it is in my apartment right now. This is how hot it is in my apartment right now. I have it on 69 and it's 81. It's gotten all the way up to 85 and it is so hot in here. I don't
Wait, wait, what? Hold on. I'm confused. Isn't the AC unit outside? Now I understand the thermostat's inside. So most times when plumbers, electricians come into your home, even the cable guy, they wear those little protective booties and stuff like that. So do she got bed bugs too, y'all? And they don't want the bed bugs jumping on them and taking them back to their, work van, and then obviously can take them to their house too. Girl, imagine needing a maintenance request and your landlord or the apartment management says, we can't help you because the bug's too bad. Well, are they going to get the bug problem fixed? Now, see, remember I told you guys when we reacted to her video a while back when she showed us that clean with me when she was cleaning the living room and all the bugs were falling from the ceiling and stuff? I said to you guys, I feel like Sky brought those roaches there. If y'all watch her clean with me videos, she likes to do like a mess to perfection. But it just seems like me personally, I have anxiety. I don't know if I could let it get to that point just to show y'all a damn video. Now, I do understand that's the whole purpose of a clean with me video because you can't clean something that's already clean. But what Sky show is beyond, and for my taste, let me say that for my taste, is beyond nasty and messy.
don't know if y'all can really see, but I'm like sweating. Okay, I'm sweating. Then also in my girls' room, I'll show in a minute. After my kids finish eating, because the puppy's in there, and I don't want to let him out for him to get a hold to their food. Um, but in the girls' room, it's a really big hole in the ceiling from water leaking. The guy came in, pulled the ceiling down. They're supposed to, once it dried, they're supposed to come back to fix it. It has been over over 2 months since they did that, and they still have not came in to fix it. Now all of a sudden they're saying until the past issue is resolved, they can't fix that. So I have 4 kids sleeping in one room, and then my oldest daughter is sleeping in the room where the hole is, but it's on the other side of the room. So she's on one side that doesn't have a hole, and my other 2 girls have to sleep in the room with my boys, which I hate doing.
I guess I'm a little confused. And I really don't want to be Cricket out because we're talking about bugs, and I don't want Cricket to feel like he's not wanted because we talking about bugs and we talk about extinguishing bugs. And Cricket is a bug, y'all. So I'm not gonna bring Cricket out in this segment, but I really want to because I'm confused. Sky mentioned to us a couple months back that she was having this issue with the hole in the ceiling. She didn't say then the reason why I couldn't get fixed was because of the pest control issue, but she's saying that now. Well, I'm confused. Who's supposed to get rid of the bugs? Her or the owner of the townhouse? I mean, somebody got to kill them. Who's supposed to kill them? Now, granted, it seems like she brought them up in there, but at the end of the day, they're there. Imagine when she moves, the person that's going to move in there after her. Baby.
That. I mean, that's the whole point of me having 3 bedrooms so that my 3 girls can sleep in a room. But they all have to sleep um in the boys' room, and
Not
so
you
they're having to
stressed
sleep on
out.
mattresses because the boys end up breaking their bunk beds. Even though they broke the girls' bunk beds too. So right now they have to sleep on mattresses, and it's like really driving me crazy because
Her
now my
neighbors would
landlord
have
is
to
saying they
have
can't
them.
fix that hole until the pest control issue is solved. They can't fix my air conditioner until the pest issue is resolved. And I'm like, and someone came in to spray, but he only sprayed like right there by the front door on the floor, and he went and sprayed in the kitchen. He went nowhere else in the apartment. I have a 3 level apartment. He went nowhere else in the apartment to spray or anything. It's like, and I'm like, how can you guys expect them to go anywhere if you're only spraying like like a quarter of the apartment because you're not even spraying half of it.
I mean, but spraying, what does spraying do? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Determine what's the name of them? What's it? What is the name of those? Y'all know the bug companies that come out and pest control companies that come out to your home. Me personally, I always feel like they in cahoots with the damn bugs. Because let's be honest, if the pest control company, the chemicals that they use kills the bugs on first contact, they wouldn't be in business. Me personally, you got to do what you got to do to get rid of them bugs. I've always thought that. Those pest control people, like, are y'all really here to get rid of the pest? Because why do y'all always, every time they come, they always say, "Oh, we got a 6 month, a year." You know what I mean? I remember my homegirl talking about they said they could, was it Terminex or some company she called, and she said they said that they could put her on a payment plan for 12 months. I said 12 months? It's gonna take 12 months? I would think they would have the most high-powered chemicals possible to use. It's commercial use. So what they're using is better than going into the hardware store getting that stuff or the grocery store.
So yeah, so they're sitting here saying they can't do any of that. They can't fix any of that stuff until that is solved. So we have to literally sit in this apartment with
Okay,
no air,
Angel.
literally up literally burning up. And the landlord says, "Well, run fans." So I had to go buy fans. They're not doing nothing because they're circulating hot air.
Put them in the window. Because I ain't going to lie to you. I was just getting ready to say that. Girl, go get you some damn fans. Okay? Maybe you can blow them roaches up out of there. Imagine. Oh, my God. Why won't the landlord get pest control? What, you got a slumlord over there?
They're not doing nothing. Even put them in the window, it's circulating hot air in from outside. Like it's hot everywhere. It's not making no sense.
You said the
So
landlord sick of her?
I'm so determined. I do not care what I have to do. I have to get my kids out of this apartment. It is ridiculous. They literally sent out like 3 emails today. Um, Two was like to everybody, and then one was to me. Mine was about them not coming in to fix things, and which I'm getting up early in the morning and I'm calling everybody that I can call and make sure I get this situation because we're not about to live like this. Like we're not about to sit here and live in this heat. Like the reason why I'm coughing because this heat is so hot in here. Um, I've already been coughing. I don't even know what I'm coughing from, but I know that now I'm constantly coughing because of the heat. Because when it's cold, I don't cough as much. Like I cough every once in a blue moon, barely. But now that it's so hot, like I'm constantly coughing, and it's causing like my head to hurt. Like I catch these spells. You know how like when you drink frozen drink and you get like a brain freeze? That's what's happening. Like I'm coughing so hard, and then I'm like I have to hold my head because it hurts so bad. So that is what I'm going through right now. And I can't walk around with no clothes on. I can't do any of that stuff because I have kids in my house. So it's like really, really frustrating because I'm like really burning up, sweating. We're constantly taking showers and stuff to like try to cool us down. Like it's like we're like okay, like as soon as we get out of the shower, but then once we dry off, get clothes on, it's like right back to being hot and sweating again.
Sis, I'm gonna be honest with you. The time you took to do this video would have been the time I would have took to be on the phone calling some type of company to get out here and get these bugs out my house so I can get maintenance to come fix the things that needs to be fixed. You spent 15 minutes filming the video. You probably spent about an hour editing the video. That would have been time spent on the damn phone.
So it is literally frustrating. I'm frustrated about the whole because I'm like, you can't close it up like that makes no sense. So I don't know. I don't know. It's I'm guessing because they don't want to close up roaches into the ceiling. But my thing is, the guy's not even coming up here to spray. He sprayed downstairs and that was it. Like it made no sense.
They don't want to close roaches up in the ceilings. Girl, they in the walls already. Your landlord know that your landlord pissed. Or the apartment management company, whoever she renting through. And here's the thing. She gets Section 8. Why you don't contact your Section 8 worker and tell your Section 8 worker that you got a pest control problem, you got some maintenance issue, you don't have that's inadequate housing situation under the hood. That shouldn't even be permissible for you to live like that, right? Regardless if she brought the roaches in there or not. Like at some point we got to get them up out of there. I think the landlord's sick of her, like Clayton said.
So yeah, so I have to deal with that. But yeah, like I said, I really have to get us out of here.
Latoya, that is true. Asthma is a
Ooh,
trigger for
I'm having a hard
roaches
time
are a
breathing right
trigger
now.
for
Like it's
asthma.
like really hot in here. Like I cannot like right now we're in
Oh,
summer,
you think
so
so,
it's not
Carla?
even getting cool throughout the day. Like it rained today and it's still like not getting cool. It's still hot and raining. Like so it's not getting cool at all in the house. Like I said, the fans are not working. I have an air conditioner in my window up top because usually in my apartment it's get like really cold on the second and first floor, but third floor is like, it don't really get too cold. So I have an air conditioner up there, but the air conditioner messed up somehow. Like it been messed up months ago, and I haven't even tried to take it out the window. I just left it there. So it was like, cause then I could have just took that out the window and put it downstairs. I'd rather my kids have it than me, but the air conditioner doesn't even work. It was given to me. It's an old air conditioner, so it was given to me. So I didn't. I mean, I didn't.
See, that's the problem, Sky. You got to stop taking all that free stuff. You always trying to get the free stuff that somebody gave you. How you know the air conditioner that was given to you what didn't come from a house that had roaches in it? Roaches like electrical. They like I don't know something about the electricals. They like I don't know if it's the heat or whatever it is. That's why they be in TVs and microwaves and stuff like that. They like that electrical thing. I don't know what that's about. That's the problem, sis. You got to stop taking all them. You got to go. Sky. I understand your finances might be a little, might be something up with your finances, but since you got to learn how to start buying new and stop doing all the free 99 stuff.
Didn't expect it to last as long as it did. So yeah. So that's it's crazy, y'all. But I am gonna show you guys the whole once the kids
Oh, it's the
finish
heat
eating.
comforts them and they
Like I said,
breathe.
I
Oh,
keep forgetting to get
okay.
a whole set of
Ugh.
stuff. Oh, and then the other two emails were my neighbors take their dogs out to use the bathroom. Because I know the lady next door, her son takes their dog out. I never seen them with like a bag to collect uh, the dog stuff like you're supposed to pick the stuff up and throw it away. I never see them with a bag to like
Exactly,
collect it or nothing
Mimi.
like that. Also, the people across from me, they take their dog out to use the bathroom. I've
It
seen them
does
take their
clean.
dog out, and I've never seen them pick up the stuff. So we got
How
an
is making
email
your
stating
lips
that people
itch,
are allowing
itch,
adults to use the
Lachey.
bathroom and they're
Oh
not
Lord,
cleaning it up.
what is going
Um,
on? Girl,
I was
why is
about
we
to
talking about the
question
dog
bags,
outside,
and my kids.
child? He's covered in fur. He okay with being hot. You talk about the neighbor's dog peeing and pooping. Hey, you got bigger fish to fry.
Take it outside. When they have to take. They have to take. I do not play. They have to take a bag out there with them. We also have a scooper. They have to collect either get it with the scooper or I let them take a glove, put a glove on, and still use the bag and pick it up. But
I don't know if she got
these other
bed
people they don't
bugs.
be
I know
doing
she
it.
got
So
roaches. She may got bed
yeah, they're
bugs too,
fussing about
sis.
that. They're saying if you don't pick up your dog stuff, you're gonna be in violation, and you're gonna be papers gonna be put on you to be evicted. Um, they said if I don't get the pest control, the pest issues solved, I'm gonna be evicted.
Wait, what? So if you don't get the roaches up out of there, she calls it pest control. I don't know why she just don't say roaches. Maybe because it's more than one pest. So if you don't get that done and you don't get the dog poop out the y'all got to go. Well, girl, what it sounds like y'all need to go. You said it's y'all living in uninhabitable conditions over there. I'd be like, all right, I'll be gone. Give me about 45 days. I'm out. But that's the problem, y'all. When she go, if she take anything in that house, whatever's up in there, gonna go right along with her to the new house. And then she gonna have the problem yet again. The roaches is gonna start mating and breeding and be all over the house, and then the landlord's gonna find out about it. Because at the end of the day, landlords know if their buildings are that nasty or not. And I'm just going to assume that when she moved into that apartment, there was probably minimal to no pest issues. I'm just going to assume that. I don't know where she lives. I think she lives in South Carolina. Oh boy.
What else? I forgot what the other email was about. I know we've got an email before where people go and throw trash out. They throw it outside the dumpster. Like the dumpster could be really, really full. They throw it outside the dumpster, and they say that
That's true, Miss
if they
TLD.
see it on camera who's doing it, they could be evicted. It's just these new people. These are new people who now own this property. People before this, they wasn't like that, and but these people just I don't know. I feel like they're really just trying to get everybody out of here that's in here that was in here when they got the property because when people move out,
No, they trying to get the problem tenants out. If you nasty, if you're not paying your rent on time, if you got a bunch of police calls to the house, those are the tenants that they're trying to get rid of. Okay, because let's be honest. Unless they get ready to rehab all the apartments and turn them into some high-rise condominiums or something like that, the whole objective of them having people living in their property is to make munana, sis. No, they're not trying to get rid of everybody. They're trying to get rid of the problem. It sounds like since you got your own personal email, word on the curb says you a problem.
fix up the apartments. They add new appliances, new all kinds of things, fixing up everything, and then
Yeah,
they rent it.
Nisha.
So I
She
really
on
think they're
Section
just trying to
8.
really get everybody out of here. because every little thing that go on, they're threatening to evict, and it's really really crazy. With my lease, I didn't read my lease, the new lease when these people took over. They had me sign a new
Yeah,
lease,
that's
and
what I
I
think
didn't
so
read
too,
it
Ari.
because they
Her
were like,
cough is crazy.
if you don't sign, you have to get out. As a mom, my first reaction is to go ahead and sign because they sent it one day. I didn't sign. The next day, that's when they sent another email. Was like, if you don't sign the lease, you're gonna be evicted. Really? Like, so even
Yeah, really, sis. You can't live in a property that you don't own without a lease. What you mean? Really? If I don't sign a lease, I'm gonna have to go? Yes, sis. It's a contract saying that you have the right to live there. And if you go against the contract, you break the rules, they're gonna put your ass out. Now, Scott, you lived in 100 places since you've been on this internet. You know you gotta have a lease, sis.
if I would have read it and I felt like I couldn't afford to get pest control, or I felt like
Yes,
or I
Clinton.
felt
If
like
she
at the
get
time I
evicted,
couldn't
she
afford
could
this
lose her Section 8.
pest control, whatever. You forced me to still sign it.
I'm sorry, Lulu.
So, like I told them, I can't. I'm being told like it's $500 down, $600 down from two different companies that I called about pest control. And I'm like, I don't have that right now. So what they're trying to do is they're paying for pest control right now, and they're gonna bill it onto my account. And if it's $500, $600, and if I don't pay it in 30 days, they're gonna put eviction papers on me. So that's another thing I'm going through. So you don't want to come in and fix things, um, but you want to keep adding money onto my account. Like if I leave a trash bag because they
Sky. See, this is how you avoid these problems. Become a homeowner, and then you ain't got to worry about the landlord putting the smack down on your ass. Okay. Now they said they gonna go ahead and not because again, I would just assume. Now, me personally, pest control, quarterly, monthly, living in a property management, that should come with the apartment. But if you have an extreme problem, and again, if you were the cause of that problem, then you got to pay for it, sis. And the fact that they're going to go ahead and pay for it and just bill you, again, it's giving you 30 days to come up, maybe make some arrangements. See, that's what I'm saying. Instead of getting on the internet, telling the internet your problem, girl, you need to get up on the phone and pick that phone up and talk to them property management people and make some type of arrangement with them. Getting on the internet, shit, girl, we can't do nothing but talk about it. And that's it.
they be out here shooting at night. I don't take the trash out at night. I do not take the trash out at night. So if I leave a trash bag on my front porch, they will charge me $100. I could leave it for one night.
Oh Lord, Cricket, I'm tired. Cricket, I'm getting tired. I need you, Cricket. I know. They talking about exterminating Cricket. Cricket, I hear you, but the people need you to come. Hell, I need you to come. Sky, ma'am. I don't know if you ever see this video, but sis, even if it's only for one night, since you can't leave your garbage outside overnight, there's something called possums, coons, stray dogs, stray cats. And what they'll do is they'll tear up the garbage, right? Because they're not gonna make it. They're not gonna. The dog is not gonna come and just untie your knot and rummage through your trash so neat. And if he don't see anything in there he likes, the dog not gonna tie your bag up, scoot it back up to your door, and go on to the next house. Yeah, the dog not gonna do that, sis. That dog gonna come. He gonna see that bag. He gonna rip it open. He gonna drag everything all over there, and then you gonna wake up and it's gonna be trash all in front of your damn front yard, sis. And that causes for other critters to come. If you can't take the trash out because it's dark, sis, just leave it inside your house, ma'am. Double bag the bag in case, because y'all know sometimes the bags leak. Double bag your bag and just leave it in your house. I mean, girl, you got roaches already. At this point, it don't even matter. Oh, boy. Let's continue.
They would charge me $100. And if I don't have that $100 paid within the 30 days, then they will put eviction papers on me. So it's like so much going on with this apartment. And I'm just like, oh,
There's nothing really going
I've
on with the
went and
apartment
talked
other than you not
to
following the
so
rules,
many
sis.
people trying to figure out ways of getting help to move or whatever, and it's like, you know, like a runaround type situation. But now that they done sent me this email, uh,
Happy
now
birthday,
I
Rena.
gotta take things in a whole nother direction. So I am focused on getting that done. You guys may see some old videos, crazy videos, or whatever come out. Don't turn on them yet. Hold on. So this is what is going on in my girl's room right now.
Well, hmm. Wow. That's a lot right there. Section 8 or not out of man got the hell out of the damn house.
The guy came in and literally pulled this down because it was leaking. And I can't even put my girl's bed on this side of the room. My oldest daughter's on the other side. This is what's going on. And then also over here by the closet is the same thing. So they can't come fix this until the pest issue is resolved. And again, the guy's not even spraying throughout the whole apartment. He's literally just spraying downstairs. It makes no sense.
Was that a sheet up to the window?
All right, so now I'm about to get some laundry done because, like I said, we went to this place today.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've never in my life seen so many women with sheets up to their damn windows and been living in the houses. I can see if you just moved in, but y'all been living here and sheets. I mean, I can understand people don't like a lot of sun, even if there's blinds up to the windows. You want to, black the sun out. They have blackout curtains and they're really not expensive, y'all. You can get them on Amazon. I think they're like $20.
It gave my kids. I got a whole bunch of. Got my kids free clothes for school. You can get it for school or for summer, or you can get it for whenever. They give you. You can go once a month to get clothes. To get clothes, shoes, toiletries, household items, food.
Did you go to the caring place like Jasmine did? Now, see, Sky, that's the problem, sis. Well, she said she gonna wash the clothes, y'all. So let's hope she do that.
And all that. Today they had the book bags and the school supplies. So they let us get that also. So my kids now have three book bags. Three book bags. Which I know somebody might be like, that's a lot. But throughout the year, somebody breaks a book bag. Somebody does something to a book bag. So I end up having to go and buy another book bag sometime throughout the year.
Is she in the kitchen? Because what is this box of bell what is that? Those little cookie cracker things. What is all that? See, this was oh Lord.
So now I ain't got to do that. So I'm gonna have some book bags put up, and then they're gonna choose which one they want for the beginning of the year. If they break,
Sky, we're gonna talk to you later, sis. Bye. I hope you get better. Oh God. Okay, there you go. There you have it. Okay. Oh boy, that was a lot. Okay, that was a lot going on over there. Oh Lord. So y'all, food boxes in the room, y'all. I don't know. So here's the thing. So here's the thing, y'all. I don't know what is the moral of the story for Sky over there. She said that heat has got her triggered. That's why she coughing, y'all. I don't know. I would definitely go to the doctor, okay? And see about that cough. See if they can give you some cough medicines or something. I don't know what she got going on over there, y'all. Here's the thing. This is a way of living for a lot of people, and for a lot of people, this is what they consider normal for them. Sky does talk like she wants to do better, but I don't think she has it in her, And that's my thing, y'all. In no way am I saying you can't share your life. But in my opinion, there are just some things you don't need to share. And it's not the fact that you're not being transparent. Let's be honest. If you never upload to the internet, child, we don't even know you damn exist. Okay. I just really feel like, especially with her having kids that go to school, how embarrassing would it be for her? She got a teenage daughter. How embarrassing would it be for her daughter to go to school and they be like, girl, y'all got roaches? Why y'all got that big old hole in y'all ceiling? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? She goes to the doctor, referring back to the field. She needs to move. Yeah, she definitely needs to go somewhere. I don't know. But that's the thing. So if she moves, if she takes the current behavior with her to the new home, what's the difference? That's the thing. You gotta figure out what's best for you and your children. I feel like all people should want to live in a clean, healthy environment, right? And if you when Sky first started noticing the bugs, that's when she should have got on top of it. She should have got on top of it then. And obviously she let it prolong, and now she has a literally an infestation. Anytime the maintenance men tell you, we're not coming to your house because you got too many bugs, obviously somebody's been there and saw it. Or it could be the neighbors are complaining. It could be that the neighbors are dealing with it because, and you know what's unfortunate about that? Imagine being Sky's neighbor and you're dealing with her roach problem, right? But you're a low income person too. So you can't just make the conscious decision to up and move because you don't got the money for that. You live there obviously because it goes by your income, right? Imagine having to endure that because this woman won't clean her house. Or when she does clean her house, she junks it back up from stuff from the alleys and the garbage cans and the free places. Like sometimes, y'all, I'm not saying that you should never go and get if you free clothes and stuff like that. But y'all got to be careful with that stuff. Right now, we have a really big bed bug problem. I thought I heard, was it in Paris, wherever they getting ready to have the Olympics? There's concerns because I think it's in Paris, if I'm not mistaken. The bed bug problem there is like off the chain. It's out of control, right? Now imagine, because Paris is a heavily, okay, it's Paris. Okay, Paris is a heavily tourist attraction. People are always coming and going in Paris, right? And that's, and they call bed bugs. It's a traveling bug. So I don't know. There's no way I would break my lease expeditiously. I definitely will, baby. I'm gonna just have to charge it to the game and get the hell on. You said my allergist did a skin test on me years ago and discovered, among other things, I'm allergic to roach poop and mouse urine. Needless to say, they were the cause of my issue. Wow. So there's problems for the Olympics because it's supposed to be in Paris, and the bed bugs is running them up out of there. After Fashion Week, it was reported. Okay, after Fashion Week, yeah, because it was so many people there and they was noticing it. It was probably people getting bit, waking up with bite marks on them and stuff like that. Imagine all those people that was in Paris for Fashion Week, they came back to the United States. That's why the problem, that's why it's an epidemic and you can't get it under control. Imagine that. Just crazy, you guys. So, I mean, at this point, I don't know what to say. I just really feel like at some point, people need to stop putting this mess on the internet. It's not cute. It's not appealing. It's not attractive. You can't learn anything from it. Who can learn from Sky having roaches and the maintenance won't come fix her issues in her home because the bug problem is so bad? Who's learning from that? Let's be honest. Who is actually relating to that? I pray there's no one having to relate to that issue, because that's a horrible thing to have to live like that if you're living like that. Okay. All right, you guys, let's move on. All right. Yeah, Melissa, I'm telling you, honey. Yeah, I've heard that too. So that Paris is not the cleanest. I've heard that as well too. Bed bugs are hard to get rid of, and it's about to spread everywhere. But it's already spreaded. It was already a problem before Fashion Week. That's what it was, Melody. Yeah, it was already a problem, you know. So and not only that, y'all, you got to be leery of people getting in your car. Because again, imagine asking somebody's asked you for a ride, you go pick them up. Imagine you saying, y'all got bed bugs. You typically don't ask people ask questions like that, but the reality is you got to be conscious of that. Imagine all the Uber and Lyft drivers who transport people back and forth every day, right? And those Uber and Lyft drivers getting in and out their cars, hopefully they're sanitizing the cars and spraying them down or whatever, it is to do with them. Hopefully they're doing that. They reported this morning that Vegas Strip is infested, MGM and Bellagio. What? No, Reese Coco, are you serious? So they're saying now, y'all, in Vegas, the Strip is infested, the MGM and the Bellagio, with bed bugs. Oh, boy. That's a mess right there. Sheik said, this making me itch. This live is taking a wrong turn. Okay. It's taking a wrong turn. All right, y'all. Let's get on over to Jasmine real quick. We at an hour and 37 minutes. You see, I can't even go to the damn library. Yeah, you just gotta be careful, y'all. You just gotta be very, very careful. That's all I can say. Yep, even the 5-star hotels got issues. You just gotta be careful, y'all. You said Vegas always infested with something. Exactly, BC. So Jasmine, okay, so this is what I'm not going to show you guys Jasmine's live because she really didn't say too much in it. But what I do want to show you is her Extra Jazz and Chris channel. So y'all remember this channel, okay? Y'all remember Jasmine and her bae, Chris over there, right? Well, Jasmine decided that the videos that her and Chris has put on the channel, I think the last time they put up a video was 10 months ago. Y'all know Chris was trying to cook on this channel. So a lot of his cooking videos is on here. I don't know what the swimsuit thing was about, but that was what, and Chris caught himself vlogging a year ago. He probably picked up the camera since. But what did happen is Jasmine took all the live streams off that channel. Now, I don't know why she decided to do that. I do know that Jasmine said she was wanting to revamp the channel. And y'all know a lot of the lives that was on this channel was her and Chris playing dominoes, Jasmine drunk on Taylor Port, Chris drunk. One of the infamous videos where Chris came on here and cussed everybody out because people were saying that Chris was a pedo because of the bath bomb incident. When Jasmine was on live one day and one of the girls asked for a bath bomb, and apparently they were in the bathroom or in the room, and Chris went to take it to him, and the internet was outraged. They was like, oh my God, that's not their father. He shouldn't be going in the bathroom with them. And I don't even think the little girl was in the bathroom. I think she was in the room. I don't know what the situation was, y'all. But I believe Jasmine kept the bath bombs in her room, and she was on live. So Chris agreed to go take it to the kid, whoever needed it. But anyway, she's taking all the live streams off of the channel. Now, is her and Chris coming back to Extra Jazz and Chris? I guess we'll have to wait and see, you guys. 2024 is definitely going to be a year of changes. Hopefully Jasmine changes some of the content that she puts out on her channel. We talked about Jasmine the other day in a live when we said that, you know, Jasmine should watch Makina Walker and some of these other girls that's really doing the damn thing here on the internet is getting and are definitely getting their coins. Now Jasmine hit 55K. She hit 55K a couple of weeks ago. Apparently she's supposed to be doing some type of giveaway for hitting 55K. I don't know the details of that, you guys. Will Jasmine ever hit 100K? Only she knows that. Depends on how hard she wants to work. We know just a couple of days ago, Jasmine was on here telling us that she wanted to quit YouTube, and now she's joyful of the fact that she's hit 55K. Okay, y'all said Daddy gone over there. Well, I will say this: if Chris has never been very clever with hiding himself from the internet, he's definitely being very clever with it now. Like it's almost like she has expunged his existence on that channel. It's like he's not even there, you know. So I don't know if he's there or not. Obviously only Jasmine knows. It definitely seems like he's not there, because when whatever times of the day that Jasmine go live, now obviously she could strategically go live when he leaves the house or whatever, but if you notice, it doesn't matter if it's morning, noon, or night. You don't hear him. You don't see him. You don't even. She doesn't even mention Chris. She does. Y'all know back a couple years ago, a year ago, she's Bay's gonna be cooking. Bay's gonna cook. Child, she ain't made no mention of Bay cooking anything. Okay, so I don't know. Give her another 10 years and she'll get there. It could be. Yeah, you know, hopefully for her, it don't take another 10 damn years. Because if it took me 10 years to get to 100K, baby, I had to find me something else to do. Okay, I'm gonna just keep it 190%. Okay. All right, y'all. That's my time. I'm gonna go on and clock out between Jasmine. No, not Jasmine. She wasn't that bad today, honey. You say quits at work? Yeah, that's what they say, y'all. Well, at least that's what she said. She don't even say that anymore. Jasmine don't even tell us it quits at work. She just don't mention that man. Okay. And when the people in her chat mention him, child, she twerks right around the question. She twerked right on around it. So, all right, y'all. So between Olivia and Sky, child, I'm tired over here. Okay. I wore out Cricket mad because y'all made him come out and they were talking about exterminating bugs. And Cricket said, hell, I'm a damn bug. Okay. And Cricket in his feelings right now. So I need to go and talk to Cricket and build his self-esteem back up. So the next time we go live, he can come out here and entertain y'all. All right, y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. And make sure you guys clock out the break room on your way out the door. TMR, definitely see y'all in the next one. Remember, so what you love. Bye.